Hey everyone, Mike Rondo in the Shed of Solitude, and it's been a hot minute, a couple of days since I did my last video. I don't know why this is on, but anyway, today, as you can tell, we're going to try Five Brothers pipe tobacco. I don't know too much about it, but let's open this up. This is an excessive knife to open this. I guess this is considered pouch tobacco. Do I need? Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. I like how it's sealed up. Anyway, it's a nice little seal there. Break seal gently. Oh, I kind of did that. But anyway, get rid of this knife. This knife I got, I have no idea where I got it. It's one of those cheap knives I got more knives than I know what to do with. But anyway, this is a shag cut, as you can see, right here. I haven't had too many shag cuts, I don't believe. But let's get a smell. Smells kind of maybe woody. Interesting. Kind of, I don't want to say cigarette-like, but maybe a little bit. Now, there's got to be a way to reseal this. I'm just an idiot, but I'll worry about that later. Anyway, so this is like my first shag. I've never had a shag. It reminds me of burnt grass, although this is, I mean, it's moist. It's not like bone dry or anything. It's just like clumpy. Interesting. I kind of like the cut. I don't know, is shag cut not a thing anymore? Is it not? I know there was a, who was the manufacturer that went out of business? Is it McCullum? They had a shag cut. It's like a Sherlock Holmes blend that I could never get my hands on. Maybe someday. I just don't think I want to pay the price for it. But anyway. Oh, it's weird. So we'll try this blend. I don't know, just kind of jumped out at me. It was one of those blends. I'm like, well, let's go for it. We'll review it. I can't even talk. It's Friday night. It's the end of the week, folks. You know. All right. So let's see. Do we got anything of importance here? It's gonna kill you. Made in Denmark, Scandinavian Tobacco Company. Sale only allowed in the U.S. for some peace treaty kind of reason. Who knows? Let's see. Let me see what we got on reviews. So this is a burley, a unique pipe tobacco, 100% burley, in the bird's eye shag cut. I don't really, other than a shag cut, I don't know what that really means. Remarkably mellow, considering one of the more unusual tobacco. Considering one of the more unusual tobaccos. I can't talk tonight. This will be a great video. All right, let's not get into the poetry of gym links. Let's figure this out first for ourselves, right? Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. And, of course, I got my little fan over here just to circulate with the air. It's comfortable. It's a nice night. It's just a little stale in the shed because the shed gets full sun. So let me just shut this off. Sorry for the loud noise. Let me shut that off. Let's, hopefully I don't run out. Oh, I'm going to run out of... Oh, wait, here we go. And I broke that matchstick. Let's see, this might not last. I don't normally light with matches. There we go. Do the nice false light there. Although, was that really a false light? Because I lit it like a few times there. But in any case, I got matches with the pipe nook, so why the heck not? All right, back with my fan. I just need a little air to circulate. And considering this is a shag cut, if you know, you know, with Sherlock here, because he used to do shag cut quite a bit. At least that's what it said in the book, I believe. Back to the trusty lighter. Pretty smoky, I like that. Interesting. I don't know what I would describe that just yet, but I got another. So the new pipe, the Army pipe from Peterson that I've been dying to light the first light, but I almost did it tonight. I almost did it with this or with one of the others, but I said, you know what? I'm holding off. I couldn't decide. I was going to go back to one of my older blends that I've had and do that, but then I was like, But something was dropped the other night from Sutliff again, and most of you probably know what it is, and it's on its way, so I'm going to go with that, and that's what I'll smoke with it. I think it'll be a good choice, but we'll get to that when we get to that in a couple of days, hopefully. But this here, I really don't know what to make of that. It's got a good, I like the smokiness. It's got a good room note. It smells tobacco-like, not overbearing, nothing that would put people off if you're out smoking on a hike or on a lunting or whatever, or sitting on a park bench kind of thing. But it's kind of, I don't know, there's like a little bit of an aftertaste that I'm not sure I like. This one's got me stumped a little. I mean, it's a burley, so, but it doesn't, I don't know, it feels very mild, but then I get this aftertaste was like, I'm not really in love with that. Maybe I'm smoking it too hard. Who knows? But anyway, what else we got going on? So, I think the next video, I'm going to do, I don't know, should we do, what do you guys think? Do we do vanilla custard cream, lane 1Q? Now, it's about right. This 2 ounces feels like it's bigger than this 2 ounces. I don't know. It's the same. It just looks different. White Lightning, St. Bruno, I don't know, maybe St. Bruno. I don't know. Haven't decided. You guys leave some comments down below. Which one do you, and then of course we got the Latakia flake over here. So, I don't know. Let me know which one do you think I should do, and I'll mull it over the next few days or whatever. Viewer's choice, if you will. But this one, and not for nothing, this gets pretty surprisingly, this shag burns pretty hot. Anyway, let's see what Jim Link says. Maybe he can give me a note I can cling to. One-dimensional straight shag burley. Okay, well, toasty, nutty, earthy, lighty wood, sharp and rough. I'd say more rough. I don't see it. He's got slight sweetness and spice. Maybe. Maybe it's the Nick hit. Maybe there's maybe I don't know. There's like I get like an aftertaste that I'm not too fond of on this. This is definitely probably going to be a second and maybe third time around, maybe a fourth. But I gotta say, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I thought this would have been, I wouldn't say a home run, but at least a double. I thought it was going to be a double, you know? Don't get me wrong, it's enjoyable, but that aftertaste is just, maybe if I put it in a smaller bowl, you know, like if I did like the old church warden, where it's not as much, it's more, not as long of a smoke, if you will. Speaking of church wardens, my buddy Joe, who used to be on the Airglue Media Network, for those of you who don't know, I used to have a podcast network that kind of isn't, it's defunct now, but due to my failures. But Joe was a podcaster on the network, and he's getting into pipe smoking. He's new into pipe smoking, and he got a church warden, and it's pretty cool. It's like a Gandalf looking thing, and he got it off of Amazon for like $30. So I got another question, you guys. Should I get like an Amazon special pipe? You know, one of those cheap pipes, which I don't mind cheap pipes, because let's be honest, right here, this is probably, other than my corn cobs, which are the cheapest you can get, like what, 7, 8, 9, I think the most is maybe $10, $12 expensive if they're sort of fancy. But this one right here, my favorite pipe, the 7LA320 Author pipe, the naked pipe. This came, I don't have, well, I have my Morgan pipe, the Bones one. It was like this. It was a naked pipe, as most of you know. And over the last 3-4 years, this is, due to the oils in my hands, the tobacco, and whatever else gets on it, it's got this nice brown color. And that was $60, $70, I think. I get that at the Pipe Nook. I get them all at the Pipe Nook. And unfortunately, you can't get them at this moment, at the time of the video, because otherwise I'd probably buy 5 more of them. So you know, if you could do that, Pipe Nook. So I was thinking of getting one just for the heck of it. See how it smokes, because I don't know. I'm skeptical, but I'm also open to it. I think the cheap pipes aren't a bad way to go. Ooh. I don't know, that didn't hit me right. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be a winner. Anyone else? I'm not sure what the weather has been for anybody else in the country. I think my friend Jonesy in Texas said it's been basically the surface of the sun all summer. Here in the Northeast, it's been really a washout since May. Well, I'd just say June, even early July, it's been kind of just rain. It's almost like we're in Florida, except the rainstorms last longer than 2 minutes. Not much fun this summer. And the heat's been okay. We've only had a few, I wouldn't say oppressive, but uncomfortable days. but it seems like it's been a shitty summer, weather-wise. Otherwise, it's been pretty good. It'll be it's gonna be fall before you know it. Crazy to think about. I was where I work. I have to do these calendars, and we go so many weeks out, and we just hit the first week of like October on the calendar. I'm like, oh, that's it. Summer's already over. It seems like as I get older, as soon as July 4th hits, like summer just goes right by in a blink of an eye. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I have a daughter. She goes to school, so school starts like the end of August now. Although, when I was growing up, we went after Labor Day. Now it's like go in before, they stay later. It's like, I don't know. Poor kids. So, I'm going to say this is a pass. I can't recommend this one. And I'm trying to think of what other Burleys I have that are really good because I like Burley. You may hear fireworks in the background. I can't see one that I can remember off the top of my head. There's one I really like, and I just draw a blank. I don't know. My brain's been fried. I don't know if it's because I had COVID brain, I still have it, and I have those effects, or if it's because I've worked all week, and my brain's shot from answering question after question all week. Or all day. Well, this will be interesting to do a second time around. But this one, I'm not recommending it to any of you. I mean, as it stands right now, I like the cut. I like the shag cut. I'd be interested to try the shag cut with something else that's good. This, I don't want to say it because GLP's Cumberland is still the worst one. But this, the more I smoke it, and I'm hesitant to say it right now because it's early. I'll have to do a second time around, probably a fifth time around, to let you guys know what I think on this. But as it stands for now, I would skip this. I wouldn't, unless this is your thing. I mean, albeit, I don't know. I'm curious what everyone else thinks in the comments. If you've had this blend, what your thoughts are. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, and you guys can point it out and say, no, idiot, this is how you should be doing it. But I don't know. It just doesn't hit. Again, it's the aftertaste of it. And it's not, oh, my fan finally died. I have never charged this. And I got this, when did I get this? Like Sunday. And I put this on me when I was sleeping and everything. And there's a mister on there and everything. And it's gone for a few days. Credit to that. But anyway, back to the pipe tobacco. There's like this aftertaste that's just not good. And that's a very rare thing, like with these tobaccos I've smoked. There's a few, you get the chemical tests like you get with the Boswell stuff that I had after a year. Not like fresh tin or anything like that, but you've had a tin around. Like I've had some tins in here and I've cracked them open and they've been sitting around for a little while. And they're still moist, they're fine, but there's like a chemical taste to it. But that's not that bad. This is kind of, I don't want to say like cigarette smoke kind of thing, but it's a Burley, so that's not too surprising, right? But this is just, it's not even that. I don't know. It's just not, I'm not a fan of it. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video, this review. I'm sorry, I just can't recommend this one. We'll see what happens on a second time around in, I don't know, months from now or whatever. But we have all these other tobaccos to get to soon, so I'll catch you guys on the next one, and thanks for joining me. Take care, everyone.